Good evening from Yami BTV YouTube. Now, breaking news coming through in the last few minutes or half hour or so. But before we get on to the latest subject matter, I'd like to clear up that bit from yesterday. I felt that two or three of you felt the need to slag me off that I didn't get the arresting place of Danny G correctly about it being in a pub, I was saying, and not the sandwich or food shop across the road. Look, it doesn't change what I said about Danny G. And as far as I know, I never said anything disrespectful ever about Danny G. So I got that bit wrong. But to be honest, I based it on what some of my viewers told me the day before. So I didn't go looking into newspapers and seeing the exact place of where he got arrested. He got arrested, and that's that. And as usual, I just gave my opinion. So most would have understood what I meant when I said that, probably understanding normal people that I'm getting old a little bit, right? And I got the place wrong. It's all right, cool. Do you want to book me for all that? But anyway, let's move on. So the last half hour or so, my, times have changed. So we talk the latest from HMP Wakefield. Ian Watkins, right, who was a member and a singer of the group The Lost Profits, got convicted of some horrendous crimes against little babies and has been incarcerated for years and years and years. Last year on Yami TV, we reported in the same prison that he got taken hostage and got his eye and his face opened up with a made-up plastic toilet brush and that kind of stuff. And the prison officers saved him, gate crashed the party, so to speak, got him in an ambulance, and then brought him back. Now, we was led to believe that he was going to be segregated after that because obviously his life is in serious danger. Not so. So we find out today that he is in fact back on the same wing as where he got attacked. Obviously, those perpetrators have gone now. What is alarming to me, right, is that he's still got access to a lot of money, which is his outside life, right? And he gets to use mobile phones off other prisoners. And one of the stories coming through is a real good one, right? It reminds me of some things I did, but not to this kind of offender in this way, right? The skullduggery moves I'm about to speak about now. They were lending him the phone. He was paying for protection because he's been attacked and nearly killed. So in Wakefield, you get all kind of offenders, the majority of sexual offenders, but not only. It's the mixing up of offenders in Wakefield. Gangsters that have been thrown out of other Category A prisons, drug dealers, people that, where they get moved from the other Category A prisons and they either sign a compact to mix in with the sexual offender or they've got no absolute choice unless they're going to stay down in segregation. Not many men really like to do that. So he's been paying people for protection, right? They've been accepting the money. The money that he is paying, and it's quite a lot, is not to sexual offenders. It's to well-known gangland figures, right? One gangland figure, or two gangland figures from Liverpool, right, lent him the mobile phone because the authorities have tracked where the money transactions have been going from him, right? So they pinpointed that fact. Now, they gave him the phone to use. No, they gave him the phone to use for £1,000 or something for a few days, right? He got nicked with it, Ian Watkins, right? So he's had to pay the penalty for getting nicked, but now they're saying, well, hold on, you're paying for your protection, you pay for the phone, and now he had to pay an extra £5,000 or so to pay for losing the phone as well, right? Look at this. You can't make this up, right? Right, so a lot of money's been exchanging hands, right? So what strikes me is how, right, as well as other things, oh my days, they have counted in the last 9 months, right, that he gets loads of letters off women. They said the sum of something like 250 odd letters, every 6-9 months off different ladies. And I think to myself, as mothers, how could you dare write to a man that does that to children, the very children that you have not, there's children that are victims, but very children where you born out of your own body to bring up yourself, and you've got a man who does those kind of crimes, and you're writing to, and you like him. Cool. We've heard it all before on death row. We also heard it with the woman that wants to marry Belfield, right? So there's no surprises there, but this one surprises me even more. Where the moral standards gone? Now, I'm guilty, like many of us who are watching right now. You know you are. We're guilty of blackmailing when we was in the game, that life, where there's a chance of getting a few quid out of someone in jail. Yeah, we'll get out of him. But the only difference was if we nicked a few quid off a rapist or something that we didn't, he was scared to stay on the ring and he gets a few quid. But he still got, not that we did it or anything, but I'm saying he would still get done after we take the money. Like, we still go, yeah, all right then, kiss the money. We've got as much as we can now, but you're still going. You know what I mean? A con move. We was all deceitful back in the day. That's the way the game is. The only thing is, you lot are letting him run around. I'm not saying we're not promoting anything. We don't want nothing to happen to Ian Watkins. But I'm saying for the moral codes that what I'm hearing coming out of there in Wakefield is quite remarkable. That you're taking all the money, you're getting loads out of it all. He gets to walk around and all that, and you let the moral standards go. But it shows me how the world's changed, because you will lie on your bed and you'll have no thought for little kids and all that. I'm just saying, Sam. I'm just saying, you lot. I'm just saying. So it doesn't really, it's not going to be surprising with the way that things have changed in prison now. There's other scandals coming out today. I was going to bring one to the table, and another one coming out of the police force. I'll leave them to the morning. But rumour has it that Ian Watkins will get out. My days, man. You think... I'll see you all soon. I've got to go on TikTok. My little niece, the rapper, Blue, who some of you saw the other day, we're doing something together on TikTok. Loads of love, you lot. Probably go live late tonight, all right?